Well, I'm going to tell you about the ink on my hand. This represents a movement I'm involved with called the End It movement. It's to end human trafficking. Now, bear with me. I know this is not normally something that we are going to talk about in a bar. It is a real thing. We would like to think that slavery was abolished in 1865. Unfortunately, it still goes on all over the world. And this is something that I'm very interested in, very involved with. So I've been walking around all day with this X on my hand. I went to a women's club this afternoon and gave a speech about it, and that was great. Well, actually, it wasn't great. It was awful because I had to tell all these older ladies what goes on in the streets of Philadelphia and what goes on in Westchester, and it was awful. It really wasn't fun at all. But the thing is that even when you're dealing with an issue as heavy as human trafficking, there are moments that really are fun. And they're wonderful people that you meet. And I met a lady through my activities who is a writer for a lot of our local papers that you see around, and she writes for County Lines magazine. And she heard that my daughter was getting married. Y'all heard my daughter was getting married, right? Okay, if you didn't know that before, you will quickly catch on that that's a big thing in my life right now. So she heard my daughter was getting married, and she wanted to do an article about weddings in Chester County. And so she interviewed my daughter by email, and she had this really nice little write-up. She kind of had to move on to other subjects, though. In the article, I don't know if you ever see County Lines magazine, but it is meant to be supporting Chester County businesses. The thing about my daughter's dream wedding is it's happening in a picnic pavilion in Ridley Creek State Park. We're doing DIY, Salvation Army, making everything ourselves, using caterers you never heard of that we go to church with. I love her husband because her fiance, because every time we sit down and make a plan, we're talking about invitations, blah, blah, blah. And he says, yeah, and printing them should cost almost nothing. I love this guy. She gave Hannah some ink because Hannah's story was really sweet, but she just had to move on because Hannah was not selling any merchandise, with her story. Well, this same lady who wrote this lovely article also has an event called Dress for a Good Cause. And what she does is she collects old prom dresses throughout the year, and then she goes over to Westtown School and sets them all up, and girls come in and they can buy a prom dress for $20. And these are not, like grungy, been at the Salvation Army for 10 years, scary prom dresses. These are really beautiful things, some vintage things, some things from last year, really nice, like shiny, sparkly, sequiny, crazy princess things, all kinds of stuff. Well, people also donated wedding dresses to this event. So, Carol and I and Hannah, we all kind of added this up and realized what needed to happen. So my daughter-in-law, Hannah's sister-in-law, she came with us. We went to Dress for a Good Cause. And, here we are, we're trying to raise money for women who have been dragged through the most horrifying, degrading situations you can possibly imagine. They've somehow survived. We're trying to support them so they can get back on their feet and move forward. But we're here at Westtown School with a bunch of 17-year-old girls who are doing the pretty, pretty princess thing, and it is fun. It is just fun. And, all the girls are trying on the different, things, girls come in and they're like, I don't know, they're just came off of the lacrosse field, or they're kind of punked up and, got their hair sticking everywhere in the safety pins. And they're all putting on these little dresses and twirling around in the mirror. And they see Hannah putting on wedding dresses, and they're like, oh, that's cute. And then they're like, are you getting married? And then they're like, really? Because, I guess Hannah, now this is something you got to understand about my daughter. She is beautiful. She is beautiful in a potato sack. So you put her in a wedding dress, wow. So everybody's very excited about the fact that they have a real bride there. Some of the ladies from one of the anti-trafficking groups actually put together a little surprise for her. They had champagne glasses and flowers for her that they presented, embarrassed her half to death. But that's okay. That's a sacrifice she has to make as a bride so that we can all participate in her joyful day. And here we are taking something that's so ugly and turning it into something so beautiful. Best of all, my daughter, first dress she tried on, that's her wedding dress. That's what she's getting married in, and that's my story.